Today we're going to check out a cool new product that's going to make working on the fuse box of your classic Mustang a whole lot easier. This is the original fuse box from the underdash of a 1969 Mustang, but all your classic Mustang ones look pretty much the same. These are older style fuse boxes, so they use older style AGC glass fuses. There's a lot of problems with the glass fuse. A couple ones, they're very hard to read, they're actually more expensive than modern fuses, and they break very easily. As you can see, this one, the glass is actually cracked. You could easily hurt yourself when removing this. Well, FlexFuse has a perfect solution for this problem, and today we're going to show you how. These are FlexFuse converters, and how this works is they replace the glass fuse with this modern adapter that will allow you to use a modern ATO style fuse. So any of the blade fuses will work. The micro, the regular, the maxi, whichever one fits your proper application is going to go in. This is going to allow you to use a much better fuse, a much more modern fuse, a much easier to find fuse, and also a much cheaper fuse. Plus, the modern ones make it easier to read. Now, these install basically just like installing the glass fuse, and we're going to show you how. Now, there's three different versions. I'll start with the two standard versions. These are adjustable in the width. So the base version goes from 5/8 to 1 inch. This one goes from 1 inch to 1.5 inches. But basically, you can either measure the existing fuse or measure the opening. Just sort of twist it back and forth to make it longer, twist it in to make it shorter. If we got the right length, pop it in place. Then once you have that in place, take their corresponding fuse. Now we'll mention a lot of times the glass fuses and blade fuses are not the same amperage. Use the closest thing. If that's a 2.5, use a 3. If it's a 9.5, use a 10. Simply take it, slide it in. Now you have a modern fuse, but you can keep your vintage fuse block. Now these fuse blocks, very expensive to replace with a modern one. This is way easier, way cheaper, and very simple to do. Anybody can install this. Now here's the third style. This actually allows you to add an auxiliary power source. So again, this is adjustable. Figure out the size you need. Pop it in place. Install your fuse. I'm going to install a maxi fuse here, even though we don't need that for this application. You still can put a maxi in if you want. And this little terminal here, grab whatever power source you need and simply slide on the spade connector. Now here we're showing three different sizes. We have a maxi, a regular, and a mini, but again, you can use whichever ones fit your application the best. Now these will work with up to a 40 amp fuse, which is more than enough for any of the vintage wiring in your classic car. Now we sell these FlexFuse converters individually, but we also have kits for all of your 65 through 73 Mustangs. Simply go on our website and we'll send you a kit that gives you everything you need to convert yours over. Again, this is something you can do at home, you can do yourself. No special tools involved, and allows you to upgrade from those vintage style glass fuses to modern blade style fuses. Now obviously there are benefits to installing a new underdash harness or a modern chassis harness on your classic Mustang. But if your vintage wiring is working and you just want to upgrade to a modern, safer fuse, these FlexFuse converters are a great way to do it, and they're available now at cjponyparts.com.